Very good morning, students. This is Jay Vishahan. For this session, I am going to solve a problem from Unit 4 by using the impulse and momentum method. Let me read out the question to extract the given data. A body weighing 1200 is resting on a rough plane inclined at 20 degree. So, which is WA of magnitude 1200 Newton. Therefore, MA equal to 1200 divided by 9.81, which works out 1200 divided by 9.81. 122.32 kg. It is pulled up. That means the motion of the body is towards up from rest. So U is equal to 0 by means of a light flexible rope running parallel to the plane and passing over light frictionless pulley. So therefore the pulley is smooth pulley. There won't be any friction between the rope and the pulley. The portion of the rope beyond the pulley hangs vertically and carries a weight of 800 Newton, which is WB equal to 800 Newton. So this can be converted to kg. So 800 divided by 9.81, 800 divided by 9.81, which works out 81.55 kg. If the coefficient friction between the block A and the plane is 0.2, that means the block A is in contact with the inclined plane, right? So the friction would takes place between the contact surfaces, which is mu equal to 0.2. B is not in contact with this vertical block or wall, right? So find the velocity of the system after 1.5 seconds. So t equal to 1.5 seconds to find velocity. To find the velocity of the system. Let me draw the free body diagram. Free body diagram of block A. So block A is concerned, it is inclined, isn't it? So it is inclined at an angle of 20 degree. So block is somewhere here, and this block is pulled by means of rope and up the plane. So the motion would be up. This is motion. Its own weight which acts vertically downwards, whose magnitude is 1200 Newton. And there is a tension which acts away from the object. This is tension. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Since the inclined plane and block A is in contact, therefore there is a normal reaction. Therefore there is a normal reaction which can be written as NA. Since the body is moving up, therefore the frictional force would be opposite to this FA. If this is 90 degree, then what about this angle? So internal angle of triangle is 180. So 180 minus 20 minus 90 gives 70 degree. So if this is 70, then this also 70 degree. So the weight can be converted into two components, the horizontal and vertical component. This horizontal can be considered 1200 cos 70, and the vertical can be considered as 1200 into sine 70. So in other words, let me just draw a simple diagram. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So y-axis of magnitude 1200 into sine 70, and x-axis the magnitude of weight is 1200, this 1200 into cos 70. There is a tension which is acting the horizontally, that to positive x axis, so it's t, and there is a normal reaction which would be perpendicular to the surface of the object, which can be denoted as NA, and there is a frictional force which is acting here, which is FA. Motion of the body is towards right, this motion. Therefore the right hand side as positive and the left hand direction as negative. Fine. Let me count the number of forces as far as block A is concerned. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So don't miss any of the forces. If you miss anything, any one of the force, then you will end up in getting the wrong answer, right? FBD of block B. This is a block. Its own weight acts vertically downwards of magnitude 800 Newton, and there is a tension which is acting upwards, right? Here, since the plane is moving up, therefore this block B acts vertically downwards, so the motion is vertically downwards. So this is the motion, therefore downwards as positive and vertically up is negative. Right. So let us resolve the forces. Before that, which one to be considered first? Where to start? So here the unknown is 1 as far as B is concerned. So let me just start from there. So considering block B first. Here the motion is vertically downwards and is a vertical motion. Therefore summation V is not equal to 0. Summation H is equal to 0. So there is no horizontal forces. So let me resolve the vertical forces. Summation V is equal to, downward is positive, so 800 minus T. So equation number 1. Fine. Let me consider the free body of A, block A. Considering block A. Here the motion is in horizontal, therefore summation H is not equal to 0, summation V equal to 0. Right. Let me resolve the vertical force first. Summation V is equal to 0, so 0 equal to, vertically 1200 is negative, so 1200 sine 70. NA is positive direction, NA. So therefore NA equal to 1200 into sine 70, which works out 1127.63 Newton. Let me resolve the horizontal forces here. Horizontal forces, the towards right is positive, therefore T minus 1200, the 1200 cos 70, and this F is also acting in the negative direction, so minus FA, that is equal to T minus 1200 into cos 70, so 410.24 minus FA. FA is nothing but mu A into NA, T minus 412 minus mu A is 0.2 into NA is 1127.63. Therefore summation H equal to T minus 41.24 minus 0.2 into 1127.63, which would be 184. I'm sorry, something wrong. Minus 412.24 minus 0.2 into 1127.63, so which would be minus 635. 635.77. Clear? So now using the impulse momentum. So going to use the impulse momentum principle. Impulse and momentum method, which is total impulse is equal to change in momentum. Change in momentum. So total impulse is block A plus block B. So T minus 635.77 plus block E, which is plus 800 minus T into T. The value of T is 1.5 seconds. So into 1.5 equal to change in momentum, which is MA plus MB into V minus U. TT gets cancelled, plus 800. So which is 164.23. 164.23 into 1.5 equal to MA. Mass of A is 122.32 and mass of B block is 81.55. V needs to be found out. So U is 0. So which is 164.23 into 1.5, 246.35 equal to 122.32 plus 81.55, which works out 20.83 B. Therefore, V equal to 246.35 divided by 2087, which works out 246.35 divided by 203.87 is 1.21. 1.21 meter per second velocity equal to. If you want to find the tension, then you must consider any one of the block. See, as far as this question is concerned, they specify find the velocity of the system alone. So with velocity we can end up the problem, because the question doesn't say to find the tension. If it isn't asked, then you'll have to consider any one of the block to resolve the forces to find the value of tension. Okay, thank you.